What's your shirt say?
I lick the salt, swallow the tequila, and suck the lime.
Someone is nasty.
Love tequila. It's true. I do like
You're,
tequila.
you're nasty.
I love tequila shots.
Someone
I was
is
trying to find something with boobs, and I put this on, and I was like, nope, no boobage in this. It's
so-
either find something with some boobs or have my hair done. You can clearly see which one we chose today.
one or the other, not both.
Nah, not both. I like shoot. I need to be cute up here, honey. This is the money maker. This is just the
Girl,
show bringer.
girl,
No,
809. Yeah, it is.
I know they're probably gonna be like these hoes ain't ready. They've been late for like 2 months.
Listen,
2 months, at least 2 months. We haven't been on time in a very long time.
Leroy sent me a topic that he wanted to talk about.
Oh, I did want to talk about something else if we have time. It was a topic that Lance sent, but I flipped it a little bit because it's something I'm just curious, and I feel like we've talked about this before. But I'm gonna okay, well, just in case we have time. If we don't, no worries. Did you go live as yourself today, or you went live as Lance? Girl, they're like, oh, Lance on live. Let me see what's popping. They'd be like, oh, it's them. Not mistaken, they funny.
No, I'm assuming I'm me. Matter of fact, let me go check and make sure I'm me in here. Because there's a slight possibility I am not.
Because I don't have the laptop today, so I don't know what's going on. Y'all gonna have to keep me abreast of the situation of all the comments.
Let me see if I'm me. I am. I am me. Well, let me
Awesome.
know. You want to get started?
Yeah, we can always get started because I enjoy talking to you
I
at any
know.
point in time.
Exactly.
Because we got
Exactly.
people online who listen, so we need to get it cracking for them. I feel like I want a different drink though. I'm not feeling this.
Somebody in here talking about, hey, cuz. I don't know if it's my cousin or your cousin, but let me
I
see.
don't know. What does it say on the book?
Let me see whose cousin this is.
Hey, Tashelle.
This is Stevie. Hello,
Hey, Stevie.
Stevie.
Oh, wait, it might be called Stevie, right? Hello, Steven.
Hello, Steven. And Ty. Hi, Ty. I thought Ty was coming on here. When Ty coming on here?
We have to do our speed dating thing. So,
Oh, that's right.
Ty,
That's right.
yeah, Ty,
That's
we
right.
got to get up on that. I don't know if I have the stomach for speed dating because I'm struggling with one date. The fact of like expediting this to meet multiple people, like, gives me sheer anxiety. It gives me anxiety.
That is going to be such a blast, man. I cannot wait. I can't
Are you
wait.
gonna come with us?
I am not. But I'm just gonna hear all of y'all wonderful stories. Why
Well, we'll
can't I
have to
just
get
be
on that.
vicariously through y'all?
Why can't you just live vicariously through yourself?
It's funnier with with you guys.
Girl, bye.
But yeah.
Whatever.
Ty, I'm ready whenever y'all get ready, whenever y'all doing y'all thing. I ain't even got the can you hear me? Because I ain't even got the
Yeah,
dang
I can hear you.
microphone. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Hello, Mr. Jenkins.
Did I tell you Leroy Jenkins got a sexy ass name and a sexy ass voice? Both.
Bro,
His real
I'm
ass
still
name
calling
and
him.
his real ass voice.
I'm still call him Mr. Jenkins. Hi, Mr. Jenkins.
He got
I cannot say. Well, I mean, he actually spells it Jenkins. He doesn't even spell it Jenkins. It's Jenkins.
it.
Like Jenkins.
I'm mad that this fool go by Leroy Jenkins. He got a nice ass fucking name. The fuck? He
How
actually
can
got
you
a nice
not see Leroy and not immediately be like, Leroy? Who's the master?
Nobody has time, sir.
I'm asking, who's the master,
Oh my
Leroy? Who's the
god.
master?
Hello, Lulu. Hello. Greetings, Lulu.
Hey, Lou.
Hello, Lulu. Who else we seeing in
Okay.
here? I think we got everybody. I think we
We got
said hello.
everybody. So
You
we can
want to
go ahead
get
and get started.
well? Welcome. I wish I knew which episode it was. I don't.
We
But
gotta
either
be
way,
coming up on 30.
it's either 28 or 29. I think it's 29. But welcome to another wonderful episode of the Vixen Memoirs podcast. I am your red light special esque chocolatey. Yes! Godiva goddess Crystal and my lovely co-host.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all already know who I am. The broken bougie auntie, Mickey V. I don't know what our names are. I think I did something in the settings, but y'all know who we be.
That's a good question. I mean, that's
Oh,
a
what does
good
it say?
point.
Someone wants to know what my tank top says. It says, I lick the salt, swallow the tequila, and I suck the lime. I'm a big fan of tequila shots.
Do you swallow?
Yeah, I swallow the tequila. How else you gonna get
No,
it in
no,
your
no.
throat?
No, the cum. Do you swallow cum?
How do you talk, girl? It's too early in the show. We'll come back to this in about an hour.
That's what your shirt say. I'm just trying to get to know if you
No, my
swallow or
shirt
not.
says tequila, ho. Where do you get come from? You want my shirt to say come.
I'm asking. It's asking. Like we're
No, it's
asking.
not asking any of that. You have to read.
I'm asking. Do you swallow?
As I said, we will come back to that later in the show. It's
Did
too early
we
for
did
all
we
that.
talk about me spitting and swallowing? Did we talk about that? I'm sure we did.
I think we
How
talked about. I'm pretty
how
sure.
early do it gotta be for you to talk about spitting and swallowing? I mean, it's 8
Girl,
o'clock.
after we get through all the bullshit, fodder that we go through every week of, oh my God, did you see who had on this dress? We do that shit every week. And then we talk about the real shit. It gives enough time for the people who really fuck with us to stick around and hear the dirty shit.
I got a
They got
question.
to earn this.
I got a question. Speaking of spitting and swallowing in dresses, have you been watching
The Monica Lewinsky shit.
yeah,
I'm waiting for all of them so I can watch, so I can binge
that
it.
good idea, cuz very good idea. Good idea. Okay, go ahead. What's your little thing? Go ahead.
We're gonna get this out the way. We can come back to spitting and swallowing and all that. So we get this ass shit out the way first. Oh, we're gonna get through like a month without an RIP. So today's
I
RIP goes
swear.
out to AJ Johnson. Most of us know him as Ezel from Friday.
He's it.
Um, we like, Smokey, you about to taking a shit?
So fucked
My
up.
neck, my back, my neck, and my back. Like,
He
he had
gave
a little
us
bit.
the greatest lines in the movie.
He
Like, how
did.
fucked up is this?
I steal, but I don't kill. Like all these great moments from AJ Johnson. I think he was 50. Wait, let me not mess this up. 55. I think he was 55.
Don't
Didn't say
don't
how he
every
passed.
week I come in here and I be like, in your 50s, my G. God, every week I
For
be
real,
like, in
man.
your 50s though? Did they say
Super
what the
close.
cause of death was yet or no?
They didn't.
Oh,
They didn't
okay.
yet.
Okay.
Um, I was getting him confused. I feel so bad. I don't remember this other guy's name, but one of the guys from Sex in the City, I literally just saw he passed right as I was like getting ready. He was Charlotte. Was he Charlotte's gay friend? Remember Charlotte had a gay friend and he got married to Samantha's gay friend in the movie, the bald guy. I
No.
don't know these people's
I
names. I'm
never I
terrible.
never watched Sex in the City. Not
We went to
like
the
you
we went to
supposed
the
to.
movies to see both of them though.
I know, but the actual show, like I watched it, but like not really. I did, but I
Well, I
didn't.
don't know. They didn't say what he passed from. They said he was battling an illness, but he was 57. So still like
Gotcha.
another person there. That's why I was just like, wait, how old was Ezell? 57, 55. So
Damn,
two
man.
people in their 50s.
Hey, Kitty. Did you see the post that's going around of all the people that passed away from Friday?
I did.
How sad, right?
Hella sad.
Like it's like almost the
it's like
whole fucking
all the good
cast.
people. I
Yeah.
mean, Pops, Debo. I'm like, damn, y'all should have made this last Friday movie. Y'all been taking. I don't know what Cube has been like pussyfooting around for, because they've been talking about making this
He
final
said
Friday
something
movie
about
for
the
like a
rights and
decade.
all of that. He can't get the rights and stuff with the movie theaters and the production companies. He said it wasn't him.
Oh, it's not him?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, at this point I feel like they just need to hang it up. Like,
Right.
it just
Damn.
doesn't even make any sense anymore.
Lulu said he was
Some of
56.
Okay. And was she the one that also mentioned that the person that died from Sex and the City was named Willie Garson? Someone said Willie
Yeah.
Garson.
Yeah.
So thanks. I love Lou. Lou be on it. Like, don't even worry about it, ladies. I'm your fact checker. When we blow up Lou, you're gonna have to be our fact checker on the show. So RIP's out the way. We can move on to some of the fuckery. The things that Crystal and I don't really have a lot of information on at all because we didn't watch it. So the Emmys were this past weekend. I didn't watch. I wasn't feeling well, so when I came home, I went to sleep. But there was like all of this shit online that it was, Emmy so white because Black people didn't get any awards. And so I was curious. I was like, damn, we didn't get shit. So I went online and looked up the Emmy winners, and we didn't get major awards. Like, we didn't get like best show or no shit like that. But Black people got awards, people. All right.
Yeah, I thought
So
that was so weird. They were talking about that they were so white and no Black people won, but did Michael K. Williams win something? Oh no,
I don't think
the other guy did.
Courtney B. Vance,
Yes,
Angela Bassett's husband.
husband, yeah.
He won as for best actor in the drama. Michaela, I can never say her last name. I think it's Cole. It's either Cole or Co. She has that show, I May Destroy You. I couldn't watch it because I knew it was going to be super duper heavy. It's basically about
she went
rape,
out. Yeah.
like no consent. So I didn't want to watch it because I just have this thing like in my downtime. I don't like to be depressed. So I try to avoid anything depressing if I possibly can. So I didn't watch it, but I love her in Chewing Gum. If you've never seen Chewing Gum, which I know you haven't, it's a Mickey show. It's hella silly, but I fucks with it.
Okay.
I fucks with it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Garnett?
Hello, Lance.
Oh, I forgot Red Pass too. So Michaela Co. won a award, and also RuPaul. You know I love me some Drag Race. So
the
RuPaul
most
won, so
Emmys for any African American is insane. To RuPaul,
big
insane. To
Auntie
RuPaul.
Ru.
What the hell movie? What the hell he been getting Emmys for?
Huh?
What did he been getting Emmys for Drag Race?
Yeah, people fuck with Drag Race. You
No.
know,
No. People love Drag Race, and Drag Race is a good show. But I mean, there are people who are acting their asses off in real ass shows, and he has more Emmys than them. It's insane.
But can they make a dress in
Shut
one
up.
day? Can they
No,
watch
I know.
Britney Spears in 2 days?
I know
Nope.
Drag Race is huge, y'all. I know it is actually really good. It's huge. It's good. It's just that the most Emmys of any African American is insane, especially who, we think of all our legends that are on shows every season on other, acting shows every season. I know Drag
Auntie
Race
Drew
is it.
said, "Sashay away, bitches. I'm getting all the awards."
What happened with what's the weird show y'all like? with Courtney B.
Lovecraft
Vance and
Country.
Michael K. Yeah, did they win? Because I know they were nominated for a million awards. Did they
That's what
win?
Courtney B. Vance got the award for.
Yeah, I
Somebody
know,
said
but
they.
huh?
Someone saying that they did win something. I didn't read that they won anything.
Did they
I
do
went to
anything for Michael K? Did they do it like a tribute
like a
or
tribute.
yeah?
I didn't watch it, but what I'm seeing in the comments was that everyone gave props to Michael K. Williams. I mean,
Okay.
so I know you didn't watch the show because you think it's weird. You think everything is weird that I
Oh no,
say.
I
Hey,
watched it.
Tammy.
I watched
Okay,
it.
perfect. So
It was weird.
I'm going to be honest though. Courtney B. Vance did a good job. Like I was pissed that they killed him off so early. I'm like, the fuck is Courtney B. Vance? But I think when you compare his performance to Michael K. Williams,
Yeah.
Michael K. Williams killed his shit. Like the echo.
And then Journey smoked her shit. She didn't win the Emmy because
She
she
did.
smoked. She smoked her
She
role.
absolutely killed her shit. I think that's what really got me watching it because I love that there was a strong black female character that was
Yeah,
like, "Fuck everybody, I got this."
she smoked her shit in that show. I can't believe she didn't win because she definitely deserved to.
I need to know who the writer of the show pissed off. She has pissed somebody off in Hollywood because she continuously like gets snubbed. Her other show, Underground, got canceled after a season. People fucked with Underground. You know, this show got canceled after a season. This is reading either she doesn't like to play white boy ball in Hollywood or she has stepped on somebody's toes. Because I am not understanding how Lovecraft Country did not get renewed.
I mean, maybe the racism shit and the weird shit and maybe that shit was just too much. It's not like people didn't watch it because people watched it and people super fucked with it. And it was good. It just was, a little
Girl,
strange.
people watch that shit. Look, you know, I always say this. One thing that our lighter cousins like are coins. They talk money. This show was bringing in money. So I don't think it has anything to do with the weird shit. Because if you ever watch The X Files, that shit was hella weird and was on forever. So I don't even want to hear
It
it. Was a
might
little
be the
weird.
weird and the racism shit. Like, you know how the white folks don't be trying to look. They don't be trying to. I'm not finna keep watching y'all talk about how trash white people are every goddamn season. Every
You
season.
sure? You
I
sure?
mean,
I'm just saying, like, I mean, we're just telling you what life looks like through our lens. So
think
some of
of
y'all are
like think
trash,
of like all the shows
particularly
and
in that time frame.
think about all the shows and the movies that are, centered around racism and white people's bullshit. And do they ever win any awards? Do they ever?
You know, they like the shit where we don't necessarily win. Like they loved what's the shit that Lupita won the award for? 12 Years a Slave. They love that shit, right? I mean, because we didn't necessarily win in 12 Years a Slave. Like
Yeah.
he was a slave for he was a free man and then he was a slave for 12 years and then a white guy had to come and help him escape. You know what I mean? So they don't typically like the stories where I mean Lovecraft Country, they came out on the bottom.
Yeah. But
Homegirl was out of there in the final episode. They lost all of their power. They lost all their magic forever. Like they did not come out on top. So
y'all love that shit. And it's no reason for it not to have been renewed. It's just no reason. It was too popular of a show, too good of a show, and it had been nominated for damn near literally any Emmy.
everything.
So it's just no reason for it not to have been renewed. But I mean,
It is what it is.
it is what
But
it is, right?
so yeah, that was the Emmys. You know, y'all. I'm gonna make this promise that the next award show, I'm either going to record it or I'm going to try to watch at least 5 minutes of it. I feel like award season's almost over though, so
Yeah,
kind of maybe.
And then I'm gonna watch the clips.
And then you're gonna watch the clips.
Yes.
So I have not listened yet. I am going to. It's on my list of things to do. Montero dropped this weekend, this Friday. Little Nas X, that's my buddy. I know he gets under everybody's skin, but fucks with him because he gets under everybody's skin and it'd be hilarious.
He
So
does, but is the music any good?
I like that one song, Industry Baby. That's my song.
Okay. I mean, I ain't heard nothing past Old Town Road, so I don't know.
See, I didn't like Old Town Road, but I'm not into country music. It's like literally one country song that I like. And I think it came out in like the 60s or 70s.
I just
So
have a
I don't even know if
question.
that counts.
Is he doing as far as like record sales? Like, is he popping? Like, is he selling records and shit? Like,
I would have to look. I think he had a pretty decent weekend. I don't think it was like Kanye Drake level, but I think he had a pretty decent weekend.
he definitely gay, Les, but I can see
I think he's
he's definitely gay, but he is the troll of the year. But I guess that's how you stay relevant and you keep it popping and you keep it moving and
whatever you got to do, man, to get look. He
that,
understands how to stay in the conversation,
yep, that's
and
really all you got to do.
that's all you need. So people
I
were
just hope
pissed.
I hope the music matches the troll
The
shit.
energy.
Like I don't know because I don't listen to Lil Nas X, so I don't know. But I just really hope it does.
I'm gonna give it a listen because I like them. I feel
Okay.
like I give everybody's album a listen, even if it's only for 5. Still haven't listened to Drake. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Um, I'm gonna give it a listen so I can be very subjective and honest about what I think.
Okay.
But people were pissed because he had this whole baby. So he was
Yeah,
walking
I
around
saw
with a pregnant
that.
belly, like he literally was like went into labor and there was a delivery. So then there was this conversation about, is that disrespectful to women who aren't able to have kids, who have infertility issues? Is it mocking them? And as somebody who has infertility issues, I didn't take offense to it because I know. Come on, man. People call me bitches and hoes every day on the radio. Why am I not offended by that? But I'm going to be offended by this. So I personally didn't take offense to it.
I saw that had become the conversation that women were saying that they were offended by that, and I just feel like everything that this kid does, like someone takes some sort of offense to. So I mean, I don't know. Like I guess I don't have infertility issues, so I wouldn't have. But I mean, let the kid go, man. It's
Be him, man.
what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna be mad at every single thing his little ass do every week,
Yep, they are.
bruh.
Um,
Y'all wasting y'all time. You gonna find a new troll next
somebody
week.
said he better have a real fucking baby in there. I don't even know
I
where it would
always
come out. I guess a C-section.
I always appreciated how, because to be honest, you could have made your record, you could have made all your money, and you could have never been seen again.
True.
Um, so I have always appreciated how he has done whatever needed to be done to stay in the game. Like, because I don't know that you'll ever have another record as big as Old Town Road. Old Town Road was huge.
Huge.
So I don't know that you'll ever redo that again. So I appreciate you coming up with fuck shit to do to stay in the
To stay
game.
relevant. That's what Takashi 69 does. That's what 50 did. Like he's literally following a formula.
Because I'm gonna be
That people
honest,
didn't.
I don't have you. Well, you have, but I've never heard another song like on the radio ever again. Like from Little Nas X, I've never been in the radio and been like, "Oh, here go another Little Nas X song." I've never heard another song again. So his antics are keeping him alive. You gotta let
Alive.
him go, man. Y'all gotta let him go.
Someone said that they don't like how they marketed Old Town Road for kids and at schools, and then he flipped it and became a gay troll.
Y'all feel like they marketed that to kids? I just think kids loved it. Just like kids love all type of shit. You'd be like, wait, once the kids get a hold to it, it's over. So
It's over.
yeah, once y'all feel like they marketed that specifically to kids? No, I think kids heard it and was like, it's a simple beat, it's a simple, it's a simple melody, it's simple lyrics. So I just think kids flock to it, and that was it. Once the kids get it, it's out of here. Once the kids Baby Shark it and Old Town Road it and all of that shit, it's over. It's out of here. But I don't know if they
big up to the
marketed.
parents, because I don't know if I would have survived Baby Shark Gate. Like, I don't think I would have made it.
Yeah, we all need a Drake after Baby Shark.
I was just like, wait,
my son Baby Shark me to death. It is.
Oh my God, help me, Jesus.
Once the kids get it, it's over. But y'all right. He was going to schools, but I think that was after the fact. I think that was after, you know what I mean?
The kids got it.
Yeah, the kids got it. And he was like, oh shit, the kids got it. I gotta get to the schools.
Well, also, like, he's a kid himself, right? Wasn't he? He had to have been like 15, 16 when that song dropped.
I don't think he was that young.
Isn't he only like 20?
Let me see. I don't think he was. I don't know.
I feel like he's really young.
It might be though.
I feel like he was a kid.
He's 22.
So that Old Town Road was maybe 4 years ago?
Old Town Road was 2018.
4 years ago.
So he was 19. Yeah.
He was 19. So he's probably like 18 when he recorded
it. Baby Shark was relevant to me, and I was done with no kids. Yeah. Once that shit happens, it's over. It's over. But shout out to Lil Nas X. Congrats on your baby and album and song. I don't know. I'm never listening to a Lil Nas song on purpose. Now, if my son catch it, if he catch it, then it's over. I'm never listening to that shit.
Oh gosh. All right. So another thing that kind of popped up. I'm sorry, this echo was blowing my entire life. Drake and Mike. I don't know. Was it Billboard that came up with this trash? There's someone started the conversation of, is Drake today bigger than Mike back in the day?
Yes.
And I was like,
yes.
Lies you tell.
Yes. Y'all just be stuck in y'all own generation.
Mike had people passing out just from walking on the stage and doing this. Like, people had to be carried out of. Ain't nobody getting carried out of a Drake concert.
Ma'am, Drake is huge.
I'll give him that, but ain't nobody being carried out of a Drake concert. People aren't like, oh my God, it's Drake, scream and pass out on the floor. That's never happening.
Drake is huge. Drake is Drake. Drake in comparison to Mike. You know how Mike used to do shit and the world would stop? That's the same. It's the same shit, except it's 20 years later. It's the same shit. If Drake come out
Drake does stuff in the world stops?
Huh?
You think Drake does stuff in the world stops?
Yes. If Drake,
I don't know.
If Drake say today, like how Mike used to be like, all right, I got a video coming out at 8:00 tonight. Sit down, be there, be square. Everybody will be there and be square. Ain't the shit still number one?
But I don't know. But I feel like there's a lot of artists that do that too, though. Like in Beyonce literally has broken the internet multiple times. I don't remember Drake ever breaking the internet.
Yeah, Drake is way closer to Mike than y'all want to give him credit for.
I didn't say that he's not influential. I didn't say that
he's way closer to Mike.
He doesn't do numbers, but I just don't think he's at Mike level just yet.
Because some people ain't passed out at concert shit. That's because we ain't have access to Mike like we did, like we do today. That's why motherfuckers was passing out at concerts, because we ain't see Mike on Instagram moonwalking.
But I also don't see a whole bunch of people. I see like 4 people with hearts in their heads. Like, Mike inspired entire movements. How many kids had gloves and was moonwalking? And like, no, I don't even see a ton of TikTok challenges using Drake music.
Everybody
Like,
uses Drake all day, every day. Y'all really be okay. Okay. That nigga been on Billboard.
someone said your ass is drunk.
Y'all, Drake has been on Billboard for 10 fucking years. That nigga has had the
Okay.
longest run in fucking history. Why stop it?
Girl, so
He's
does
been on Billboard for
Beyonce. You can
10
say the same for
years.
Adele. You can
I
say
thought
the
I
same
thought
for
we was talking of
Britney.
I'm not doubting those people that you name, and I thought we was talking about Drake and Mike.
But that's what's the difference is. We couldn't name nobody else with Mike. There was nobody else to name. It was Mike.
Man, Drake
For me
way
to be
closer
here
to
and be
Mike
like,
than
we got
y'all want
this
to say.
person, this that can keep up with Drake. Who was keeping up with Mike in the 80s?
Y'all didn't have no access to Mike. Knock it out. Talking about we had hella access to Mike. No, y'all didn't. No, y'all
But
did
I need to
not.
know
And
who
you,
in the 80s could we be like, okay, you know who's up there with Mike? So nobody was up there with Mike in the 80s. So for me to be like, yo, Beyonce, Rihanna dropped some shit today. Do you know we probably won't be able to use the internet for
y'all be
3 fucking weeks?
why do y'all do Drake like this? What did Drake
What do
do?
you mean? Drake is amazing, but I don't think he's on Mike level.
And
I just don't think
Mike level. I'm the biggest Michael Jackson fan that
I
exists
do, which is why
on
I'm
this
shocked.
planet, on this fucking planet. But Drake is fucking huge. He's huge. He's huge. Why is he why can he not be why can't we not compare him to Mike from 20 years ago or 30 years ago?
We are, girl. That was the 80s. That's what I'm talking about. Who in the 80s could we ever be like was close to Mike? Nobody. But for me to sit here
Y'all
and
love
name
to be
literally,
like Prince was close to Mike. Y'all love saying
I
that.
never say that. Prince
Y'all
is
love being
Prince,
like,
but
oh my god,
I don't say y'all.
because
I have
because
never
Prince
said
wrote
that.
his own music and he played in his own band and he wrote his own
He
lyrics
did,
and
but
he
he
did.
wasn't.
Y'all love
He
saying
didn't have
that.
the type of flow. He did not have the same swag as Mike. Like I'm gonna be honest. I love Prince. I probably listen to more Prince music than I do Mike, but I'm gonna give Mike his props. Mike was that nigga. Like no one was up there with Mike. Sorry. Especially like in the 80s. Nah, Prince was up there. Prince would have Purple Rain, 1999. Like it wasn't the same. Mike would come out, literally not say a word, and people would go bananas. Drake walked on stage, she weren't gonna be like, oh my god, it's Drake. Like,
Okay.
no. And I like Drake. I think Drake is cool. I listen to Drake, but he does not have the same influence that Mike had in the
Okay.
80s. He just doesn't.
Okay.
Let's see. Leroy says Drake doesn't have any classic albums. Europe and Asia love Mike. Japan, China, Russia, Europe, Mars, any fucking where. Um, People couldn't even speak English and were crying and passing out over Mike. So we can always, you know, what's the
Mike
word?
couldn't even
Agree to disagree.
Mike couldn't even go out in public. Drake be at the club every weekend.
That is
Okay.
so true.
Okay. And y'all
Remember
know
when
I'm the
Mike was on trial and he popped up at the sunroof?
I'm the biggest
Come
Michael
on, man.
Jackson fan that exists. That's kin to a conversation that what you call it was having. What's her name? The sports chick. God damn it, the chick that do the sports show, the sports podcast, the black chick with the
Jamel
light
Hill.
eyes. Yeah, about how y'all keeping these people in y'all top 5 and it's been 20 or 30 years and y'all just saying that because these are the people of your generation.
No,
You're not adjusting your Jamel Hill, you're not adjusting your fucking top 5 as time goes on.
I
Like
agree with
listen,
that, but no, like there's just certain groups that I feel like the Beatles. The Beatles were fucking huge. There's just certain, and I wasn't alive in the '60s, but I'm gonna give the Beatles their props. The Beatles was killing it. People were passing out at Beatles concerts. Like I don't. For me, when I put somebody at that tier, it's how are you culturally? Are you making like the Beatles had people dressing like them? Who's out here dressing like Drake?
I mean Drake
Nobody.
dresses
Like
like
five
every
people got a heart in their head. Like five of them. But people
That's
aren't
probably
out here
more people
dressing
that
like Drake.
get vaccinated. Y'all really out here doing Drake today, okay? If Drake get on TV right now and be like, look, turn to MTV at 9 p.m. Everybody gonna be like, hold on, I gotta go.
Yeah,
Why?
and they'll do the same thing if what's the little chick that Chloe got on TV and said that, or if Adele got on TV and said that. Like, no, I'm just not seeing it.
Okay.
So well, that's a discussion. Y'all can always continue it in the comments. I know sometimes y'all still be talking about shit we done moved on to another topic. Um, so another thing that they've been talking about in the group that we have talked about as well. We've been following the Gabby Petito disappearance. So for those who don't know, uh, young lady, 22-year-old Gabby was traveling cross country with her husband, Brian Laundrie.
Husband? They
Huh?
were married?
Her
They were married?
fiance. No, sorry, her
Oh, okay.
fiance.
Okay.
Her supposed fiance. But she was 22 and they were traveling cross country and she was documenting everything on TikTok because the younger generation documents everything. And he came back from their cross country trip and she wasn't there. And they were like, yo, where's Gabby? And he was like, what you mean? Gabby? What the fuck is it,
Y'all
Gabby?
love killing y'all fiancés. I just don't understand this. So they did
Yep.
find. Lance said they found her remains. That's her.
Yeah, they found her remains like just a couple of hours ago was it in Montana? They found her remains in Montana. Dude is gone. They don't know where Brian went. So they are looking for Brian to ask him some questions because he was the last person to be seen with her, and there's also a record of him possibly laying hands on her. So yeah, that's been she was found in Wyoming. Okay. I know there was like some discussion about was she in Wyoming or Montana
I
because
just
that's
want to know
another thing.
how do y'all have daughters? Like how? Like how?
I don't think you have an option, G. I don't think you can be like
God,
make mine a son.
how? The nerves, if I had a daughter, my fucking nerves would be shot. How? So I don't watch you be with him, and I don't watch you. He didn't put his hands on you, and God, my God, honey, God be knowing, cause baby, I don't have the nerves. Jesus Christ. So they have record of him being abusive. They have record of him doing what? Somebody said they saw them fighting, right?
Yeah, and I think is there a video of it? If there's not a video of it, I think there might be some evidence
Lance, that was
police
my
wise.
question. I kept asking when Mickey was telling me she was going to talk about this. I kept saying, like, what about her? Like, what? Like, was she somebody? Was she
So
somebody's daughter? Like, who was
so
she?
this is and I did not get a chance to look up that thing that I was telling you I was gonna look up. But this is the thing. This story got big because for some reason, Chris Cuomo,
Oh, okay.
he heard about this story and he took time out on his show and he made a big to do about it. And I'm not making it seem like missing white women is important. I mean, you should find all missing people, but he made this note he said, until she is found, I'm going to talk about her every day. And I remember watching it because at the time that I found out about this story, it had to been like last Thursday or Friday. Jelani Day had been missing for like 3 fucking weeks. And I was like, so we're picking up this story, so he's been missing for like a day, whereas this black graduate student at ISU has been missing since August 24th.
So sad, man.
So there is there were these 2 black women that were talking, and one is actually saying, I guess she's like working on the show to talk about this particular topic as to why, like when Natalie Holloway went missing, why is it that they always focus on missing white women? And she actually said there's a phrase out there and it's called lost white woman syndrome. And she's like, it's a real thing. I'm going to talk about it, when I have my show. But yes, lost white women syndrome is a for real thing. It's like, and that's why, black girls can go missing. Remember a few years back, they're like, find our girls. Like, this is why black women can go missing and no one cares, because there's this whole syndrome behind finding white women, which probably also goes back to like, how white women are always able to just play the victim, right? Like they
Yeah.
can cry at work and get shit done, and we cry at work. It's not really accepted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we will have to keep an eye out for lost white women syndrome if that ever actually becomes a huge thing. But
Okay.
yeah, that's and someone said she's a TikTok influencer, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, even if she wasn't an influencer, because that shit wasn't around when Natalie Holloway went missing. They looked for Natalie for like a year.
Jelani, did they? There's a body they found. I thought
For
they said they
Jelani,
found a
they
body.
found his car.
Oh, they found his car. Okay. Okay.
They found his car, but no, the last time they saw Jelani, he was at the student center at ISU, leaving the bank at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's literally the last thing they have of him. They cannot find him. They found his car abandoned in like a wooded area, but they have no idea where this young man is.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm always gonna rock with hashtag find Jelani Day. Um, I think news outlets are just now picking it up. Because
Yeah.
for the longest, I only saw it in Chicago media takeout. Like I didn't even see it in local news. I only saw it on Chicago media takeout online. So let's just pray that they find this brother. Leroy said they also found his clothes. So let's just pray that he's okay.
They found his clothes and they found an unidentified body, but they won't tell her whether or not it's him, or they won't let her see the body or something.
When did they find the body?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
Oh, on September 4th.
They
But they
really
won't
keep
give
it
her
hiding
any
from her for
information.
like almost a month?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That is. Yeah.
That makes it sound like it has something to do with some police. If the
Right.
police aren't releasing information.
From September
Did you
4th.
watch that?
Today is
Yeah.
September, what, 20
21st.
something? Yeah. That's
Yeah,
insane.
that was like 3 weeks ago. So
Yeah.
that means y'all had something to do with this if y'all not releasing the information. Because why wouldn't you want to put a mother at peace?
Oh, Leroy said they found a lot of bodies there. Damn. Jesus. Jesus.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
Well, prayers out to both
To
families,
both
man.
families.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I don't support any missing people. I
Right.
want everybody to be found, but y'all got to share the resources. Period. All right, so that was hot topics. Moving on to what you watching.
That was the heavy stuff.
Um, I think
We got
yes, I think
we
that's
got
all
rid
the
of the
heavy
heavy
stuff.
stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. So what you watching, girl? So I heard you was watching The Real yesterday. And Jeannie
Yes.
Mai.
Saw Jeannie Mae Jenkins.
Jeannie Mai James. Like she really was like, yeah, I want to be a Jenkins. But Jeannie Mai Jenkins has announced that she is pregnant by young Jeezy.
A complete 180, because she definitely was on TV every day like, baby, I'm not having no baby. Yes. Jeannie Mae Jenkins is having a baby. Oh, I saw that. That's gonna be good tomorrow. Somebody put in the notes that Nicki Minaj husband
Oh
Raven
yeah, I
gonna
saw
be that.
that too.
Baby, I don't even watch The Real, but I gotta
I
watch
won't
that
be
shit.
home, so I won't be home. So you'll have to give me a clip notes. But yeah, I saw that. Her name Brittany or
That's
something.
probably
Brianna.
Lulu. Is that you, Lulu? That's Lulu be having everything go on. I'm watching that though.
But yeah, I'm super annoyed by this. So
You are.
I get it. That's your husband. Like you want to whatever. Her whole reasoning for
Whatever.
getting a divorce from the last husband, that had to have been what, maybe 5 or 6 years ago? It
Yeah.
wasn't that long ago. I felt like this happened after my dad died. So it had
Oh,
to have
that
been
was
5 or 6
Jay.
years ago.
That wasn't Lulu. That was
Huh?
Jay. That wasn't Lulu. That was Jay.
Oh, hey, Jay. Jay be up on shit too.
I see.
Um, but yeah, so her reasoning why. Remember, she got on a reel and she was crying, like, I just don't want to have kids. He really wants to have kids, and I don't want to have kids, and I don't know why he changed his mind on me. And I'm just, and it's just not, bitch, what? You were literally just bawling your fucking eyes out 5 years ago because he wanted to have kids and you didn't. You've been married to Jeezy for 5 seconds.
Right.
That they just got married during the pandemic and you already popping out babies, bitch. Just say you didn't like him no more. You didn't want to be married to him anymore. Like, I just hate when people cannot be fucking honest.
What can I play devil's advocate? What if she met her husband and she was like, "Oh my god, you know how y'all be. Oh my god, I love him. Love is love, and I love him, and he's my husband, and I would do anything, and I want to have his baby because I love him." What if that's what happened? No.
She didn't like that nigga, no, because that's the only reason why you divorced him is you didn't want to have a baby.
Oh, now that is probably not true. There are probably several reasons why. Oh
Hey,
no,
it's Sean Davenport.
no, that's gonna get hot in here. No. I agree that there was probably something else. There was probably some
Just
other
be
reason.
honest, like,
Right.
just be fucking honest. Like, you know what? It was a lot of things. Maybe the
Right.
big thing was she wasn't ready to have a baby today. But
Right.
they were
I
together
agree.
for a minute too. It
Yeah,
wasn't
I
like
agree.
they were only married for like a couple of years. They were together for a long time.
I
You
agree.
got you got this guy in 5 seconds, and he already has kids too, right?
Right.
Jeezy has a couple of kids. So this other man who had 0 children, who you have been with for X amount of years, wants a baby, and you get on TV and start crying about how it's your body, your choice, and you don't want to have no fucking kids. What's funny, I'm gonna pause. What's funny is that people are like, oh, I'm not gonna say who, she evolved. But we gave Neo shit, right? When Neo made the last chick get the abortion. She didn't get the abortion, she got a tube tied. That was extreme. But they gave him shit, right? Because he told her he didn't want to have kids, and then he went and had kids with the next chick. So why can't I not give Jeannie my shit when she literally did the exact same thing, except for she didn't make him get the snip?
You're gonna give Jeannie my shit because that's what you do. And let's be
That
clear, Neo, the
he's a little
singer,
extreme.
not from the movie. Because last time I was a
People
little
thought we were
pissed.
talking about Neo.
Not
No, we're not talking
people.
about Keanu.
It was me. It wasn't people. It was me.
We're not talking about Keanu, bitch. We're
But
talking about Wayne Head Neo.
oh god, here goes Sean. See, this is what you wanted to see. This is
This
why
was
you want him
hilarious.
there. This why you want him there. Now you finna listen to him talk about how Jeannie might look like a boy. Knock it off. Knock it
She
off.
can dress though. She doesn't have a body, but I mean, I feel like that's typical for Asian women. They're not necessarily stacked. They're slender, but she can dress. I love following her because she always has some dope shit that I could never fit.
Yeah.
So I like Jeannie. So let me just say that I don't want y'all to think I'm bashing her because I hate Jeannie. I actually really like Jeannie. She's the only person from the real I follow. Um, but that was just so I was super annoyed because honestly, if I was on the real, this is probably why I don't have jobs like this. I would have called her out like, bitch, we was just crying with your ass 5 years ago.
You're not gonna do that.
I know they kicked me right out. You know who would have? Tamar. Tamar would have said something. That's probably why she got kicked off the show.
Facts. She looked
She
like
looks like she a beast on niggas' bunions.
what?
I don't even know what that means.
What?
What does that mean?
Who knows? Who knows?
All right. So, but keep us posted about. We'll have to talk next week about the Nicki Minaj shit.
We will.
Because I'm curious. I'm
We are.
curious.
Jay, make sure you watch it so we can talk about it.
You want to talk about this, so I'm going to turn this to you
What?
about the verses.
I know I touched on it. We touched on it a little bit on Lance's show. We had missed it because we were here last Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know that I have that many feelings about Joe calling them bitches. I mean, I guess as usual in concerts, it just was no, it just was no reason for it. Like it just wasn't. he was on some the baby shit, like you just out of nowhere, just going, just at a concert with a microphone going crazy. I just think, it was unfucking necessary as usual that you just get on a fucking mic and start screaming shit out. But he did apologize. I thought that was cool. He apologized. He sent flowers. He actually did a lot of, way more than I would have did. He did a lot of apologizing. So I thought that was cool. The Bronx came out. Yeah, he just, I don't know, just, nigga, why? Why?
So, we talked about it last week that, that this particular versus what's happening. I was like, you like who you rooting for? And I was like, neither one of them niggas. I'm rooting for Ashanti. You know what I mean? Like, so this is my feelings on this. Fat Joe is a lame ass nigga. He did some lame ass nigga shit. So this is what I expect. This is what I expect from lame ass niggas. You don't know, you excited because you with the cool people, because you on stage with all these motherfuckers and they watching you and da 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 da. But you a lame nigga. You did some lame ass nigga shit. I am not shocked, nor am I surprised that you did some lame shit. So everybody knows that one person back in the day who used to try too fucking hard. That was Fat Joe. Like I told you on the phone when we talked about this earlier. Big Pun was that dude. Fat Joe was kind of like the sidekick. This is what we got left with, yo. I know people rock with Fat Joe.
This is what we got left with?
This is what we got left with.
God damn it.
We had Big Pun, but we got Fat Joe, and we had to rock out with that. So do the rock away and lean back, nigga. Like he's a lame. He's a fucking lame.
Tammy, you think you're lame too? Damn. I don't know much about Fat Joe. I've never been a huge Fat Joe fan. I don't know much, but this should be so unnecessary. Y'all just be on stage saying all type of shit for no fucking reason. And I don't know why. But what you think about Nelly trying to get his little boo back, going over to give his little boo a hug while you speaking of Ashanti?
I don't know if he necessarily wants to get back with Ashanti.
Okay, fine. Okay, give him his extra hug. God.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've given exes hugs when I see him in public.
Now, what's funny about you and I still speak to a majority of my exes. And by speak to, like, I mean, if I see you in public, you know what I mean? Like, I'ma speak. You, on the other hand, when you done with niggas, that's it. Like, and not to say that you won't speak to them in public, but you probably won't. So, what you think? What? Leroy, what?
That was so rude.
What?
Her singing ability. She's not a great singer.
Yes, she is. Ashanti is cool. Why y'all be... Y'all just get on this.
You want to get on Al Gore's internet and say Ashanti's
so
a great
y'all want to
singer?
get on this app and get... Yeah, Ashanti's a good singer.
I said great. Exactly. Yes.
A great singer. A good singer. Ashanti's cool. Like, she cool. So you ain't have no issue with him going over to...
For you. Baby.
Yes, Ashanti sang every song in the thousands and the 2000s. She sang all that shit.
She did, because she's just kind of whispering her way through the
shit. So you didn't have no issue with him, you know what I'm saying, going to hug his ex. Like, you cool with all your exes. You saw him in the street, you gonna, you know what I'm saying, dap him up, hug him up.
Yeah. Remember I told y'all when one time my ex bought me drinks and food and we had a nice conversation.
So you cool?
Yeah.
You out your goddamn man, Leroy. Ashanti is sexy as fuck.
Ashanti is sexy. Stop it.
Knock it off, bro.
Stop it. Ashanti's body is amazing.
She's a better Aaliyah, better looking, better singer. I think they both look equally cute. You think she looks better
Aaliyah
than
didn't have
Aaliyah?
much of a body. Aaliyah didn't have a body. She was kind of, she was slender. Shanti thick.
Ashanti, I guess Ashanti got,
No, Shanti's thick. I don't
Ashanti
know
got
how them two
thousand
stay
shit.
together.
Man, she's thick. Cause I'm
Her
thick.
body's amazing, but I think she
Thick.
might be musty. Stop.
What?
Yeah, our viewers are disrespectful.
I don't think Ashanti is thick either. Now you want to act like you know the full definition of thick today, boy. Get off of here. Now we was on here 7 days ago. Now you know the full exactly. Tammy. Now this nigga know thick. Not today. He is fully aware what thick is today.
Thickness.
But right, but a week ago it was a problem.
That's why we know Lance be buttering up his thick ass body in the mirror every morning, like,
Every
ooh, I'm
dumbass
light
gonna
skinned and
say
thick.
his whole thick ass moving around while he's saying that shit. That shit took me.
Thick ass be in the
Bruh,
mirror, like,
that's in the top
what's the
10
great shit?
5
Too
best
sexy for
threads
my
of
light
all
skin.
fucking time.
Man, she better go ahead and too thick for my light skin. Too thick.
For y'all that don't know, for y'all that's listening, a week ago, Lance and I and Tiffany had a conversation about being thick and men being thick, and apparently men do not like to be called thick. I get it, but there's just no other word that conveys what it is that we are trying to express. So we do understand that the word is typically reserved for women. We get it, but we can also use it just like niggas is sexy, niggas is fine, niggas is gorgeous, niggas is cute as fuck, niggas is sexy. So in the same vein,
y'all thick.
Niggas is thick. So I don't know what y'all.
Look, Lance, I hate to break this to you, and I love that it's me and Crystal because there is no rebuttal. Lance, you
So
thick.
you can't
thick. Thick, Lance. Like, you better go ahead and embrace that shit, my nigga.
You know the problem, Lance, with stocky is reserved for men that are shorter and rounder. So because you're taller and thicker, then that means you're
taller and what?
because now that means if you listen, trust me, if you were 5'6", then you would be stocky. But because you are taller and shoulders and arms and chest and neck and all of that then makes you thick. It's a good thing, bro. I don't even know why you're fighting this. To be stocky, you would have to be shorter and rounder. And I don't know that that's what you necessarily would want to be.
I'm just saying, don't you want to be the peanut butter? Like, you gotta stir that shit up.
Y'all should have never got her started because she been waiting a week to do this.
Baby, yes, stir it up. What I say, y'all be thicker than a fucking Wendy's Frosty in January. Shit left in the car.
You don't want to be stocky. Stocky is implied meaning you're rounder and shorter. So you don't want to be stocky. You don't want to be sizey. I think, who said sizey?
Andre.
You don't want to be stocky.
What the hell is sizey? I'm sizey.
Stocky.
What? No.
You don't want to be sizey. You don't want to be stocky. You could be swole. If you want to be swole, you could be swole. But
all men aren't swole though.
Yeah, you Rod is swole. Like, you don't want to be swole. I mean, I guess if you want to be like Rod, then you could be swole. Yes, meaty was one.
Meaty. First of all, let me say this. Regardless if you like it, we're still going to use the term amongst our girlfriends.
Listen, you know how many times me and Karen have been outside and it's been like a nigga like in the distance, and we'll be like, ooh, look at this thick ass nigga right here.
Little
So
thickums walking down the street.
it's how it go, bro.
Sorry,
It's
like
how it goes.
if she called me up and was like, "Girl, I was outside and I saw this sizey nigga." I'm like, what the
I'm gonna
fuck
be
do you
like,
mean
bitch, what?
sizey? What the fuck is
I'm gonna
sizey?
be like, what exactly size was he? Because that means
Exactly. Like, was he a
he,
medium?
he was a 4X if he was sizey. Like, what is sizey? Meaty, sizey. She never go.
Meaty.
She if she say stocky, I'm gonna be like, so you talking to a little stocky ass, short ass? All right, bro. I mean, whatever you
Like, why
gonna
would
do.
you be meaty too? Like, meaty sounds like you just got. You're like Arby's. We got the meat. Like nobody. I'm just saying, like none of that sounds attractive.
Lance, Kia said you out here slugging. Now, when I said it last week, you had a problem, but today, got me Kia had something about you got drunk in your truck. Bruh, face it. Bottom line is, you think it's fuck. Nobody has a problem with it though. Like
But
I mean, besides you, nobody else has a problem with it. You just think. I mean, it is what it
for
is. What can you
women,
do? True.
for y'all think it's ass and hips. I'm not gonna lie, I be looking at y'all ass too. Some of y'all got some nice asses and thighs, like the thighs be thighin'.
I'm here
Like,
for the thighs. The thighs be
yes, like
fine.
y'all. We're here to let you know the conversations women have when y'all are not around. We look at y'all ass, we look at your thighs, we look at your chest, we look at your back and your arms. That kind of gives you a little bit of a shape, and you be thick.
Leroy said. Leroy said, "Liz, you gotta fight now."
Go ahead and work them hips.
Hippie, see, it's nasty. You not you all it all. I don't women. We like for now. You are okay. Or the so you are in charge thickness there. So see, I mean, like this. Shit. He's stir. Sticky. Oh man, are we? Is it a thunderstorm? All right. Yeah. Last. All right. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh, so that was you. That wasn't me. I thought that was my computer. Girl, you were breaking up really bad.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I
It
thought that was
says,
me. My bad.
your connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in your router, moving closer to it. I'm literally on top of the box, like it's right on top of the box.
Girl, you first of all, you sound like you're doing a new rendition of Computer Love. Um, I'm gonna need you to shooby doo wop do doobie
I
doo wop.
wanna love you.
Yeah, can you plug it into the router directly? One day, y'all, we are going to have a whole show and neither one of us has any problems. I don't know when that's going to be, though.
As I'm throwing all this ass on them. Make them want to spend all this cash on them.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
I don't know. I don't have all my bars, though, so.
Oh, shit, son.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so
Do it like it's my B-day.
That's probably you over at the Comcast building trying to shut me off. Rude ass. Trying to shut off my tower. It's cool. Listen, we gonna bury the thick shit. I'm sure now you I'm sure now you finna be in the gym super heavy and be annoying. So you could just be not called thick again. Nigga, you're gonna always be called that. So I don't give a damn. I don't care how many push-ups. Boy,
I say he's 30.
how many push-ups you do, bro? I don't care how many times you put that little phone up to the barbells in the gym. I don't care how many shots you shoot in the gym, bro. You gonna be who you are. Exactly, Tammy. Tell them you gonna be thick lands forever.
Yeah. You can work that Kanye workout plan, baby, but you still gonna be thick. Thick, thick, thick,
It's
thick,
just who
thick,
you are, man.
thick. It's all right.
Just who you
We still love you
are. Exactly.
and all your thickness. Um, so we were talking about verses before we got off into the thick lives matter. Um, did you want to talk about this potential Diddy versus JD? You want to go to the next topic? Oh yeah, hey Ken, thick ass in here too. Look at how the thick niggas representing tonight. Yes.
I don't know why y'all got her started. She been waiting a week to do this.
All week I was so mad. Like, damn, I should be like, add me in, coach. Throw me in
Why
again,
you
coach.
ain't
Throw
tell
me
us?
on
We
the
would
show.
have put you in.
Put me in, coach. Let me
Hey,
tell
we
all
gotta
these
start
little.
having an option. We gonna start adding people in here whenever y'all want to come in here. Cause listen, as somebody who watches they show on Wednesday, I be screaming at my computer like, put me in, shit.
Put
So
me in. Put me in. I be so ready. Sometimes I'm like, what? We talking about thick niggas. And what's crazy, y'all, just so y'all know, I actually am not into thick niggas. Like, I like slim guys, but
you
I
do.
like to look at thick guys. Like, I admire y'all. I appreciate the work that y'all put in. You know, I can admire you. I just need to be able, like, do some shit go down. I need to know that I might be able to win a fight against you. Because, you know, niggas be, killing their fiancés in the middle of Wyoming and shit. So I need to know I have a fighting chance. Y'all thick niggas, I ain't gonna win because y'all thick as
But in thick dudes' defense, they're normally super teddy bears. Like in their defense, they are really, really what? Who?
every week Lance got this thing making an appearance. I mean, that
But I
doesn't
bet
really
you,
give me a
Lance, I
teddy
bet you
bear.
physically though he wouldn't hurt a fly. Like I bet you physically he wouldn't.
Nigga was a
Um
bouncer.
no. I mean
I want the thick bouncer who
wait,
doesn't hurt anybody. No,
wait.
nobody is
No,
out
I
here
mean
saying
I
that.
mean like
No
I
one is
mean
like, I want the teddy bear bouncer.
no. I mean, like in reference to like arguments and women and shit like that. That's why God gave him two daughters. That's why that happened. Because I bet you in real life he would not. He probably don't even yell or no shit in real fucking life. Usually, those men, them big ass, tall ass. Loud ass niggas, they just really would not hurt a fly. So I don't know, like me never yelled at me, you know what I'm saying, personally. So I just feel like normally them guys, they wouldn't hurt a fly. They be cool. It be them little skinny little niggas. Them be the ones.
But I could take them. Shit.
Then
I
you
have
don't
never
got
been afraid around a skinny guy. I'm like, I could flip your little skinny ass over here in 5 seconds. Talk
right.
what you
That's why
do.
they should be like you dating a skinny nigga. It feel like you sleeping on the porch. If you sleeping with a skinny nigga, it feel like you sleeping on the porch. You really do. You like slim, slender,
But they
skinny,
usually do have
tall.
nice chests though. So like if I lay my head on their chest, I can like, rub up. It should be nice. They
I
be
know,
having
but
nice arms and chests, but they do be slender.
yes, you do. You like them slender, but usually they teddy bears. So see, it works out.
Well, if I ever actually mess with a thick guy, which I doubt, I'll let you know.
Oh, I'll be there. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I know, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, but you was asking me about verses. This is about Diddy and
and
JD.
yeah, JD. Like, come on, Diddy. You really
JD
gonna play
really want,
JD?
huh?
Go ahead, go ahead.
He really want this smoke, and I just don't understand why. He
Because
really.
Diddy isn't a producer. He doesn't make tracks. He just puts his names on other people's shit.
So why do you want this? Why do you want the smoke with Diddy of all
I
people?
maybe I'm gonna look at it from in the '90s. So Def, Bad Boy, and Black Ground were like the three major black labels that put out music. So he's
I
probably
feel
like,
like I feel like this is no disrespect to JD, and it would be really really good. This is no disrespect to JD though, but Diddy's range is so wide. Like if you can think of like all the people he touched in the 90s, it's just in the 90s alone. Like not that JD didn't, because of course he got Usher and Mariah, of course, Brad, of course, Chris, of course, Escape, of course.
he's got a lot.
He does, but Diddy has just a range. What do you mean if you take away Biggie? Who you got? You got everybody else he touched, all the groups,
He had
all Mary
112,
shit.
Faith,
Yes,
Mary,
what do you
Jodeci.
mean?
Like, but this
Diddy
is the
just
thing.
has a
Okay,
wider range to me,
this I feel like this is an uneven battle though, because
which is
Diddy,
why. Do you like Diddy and Dre better?
I don't know who Diddy should go against because Diddy doesn't actually make tracks. That's my issue. My issue is Diddy isn't actually in the studio mixing the fucking songs. Diddy comes in and be like, you know what? I don't like how that sounds. Do this, and he leaves. And then one of the hitmen, remember there's like 12 hitmen that worked under Diddy? Then one of the hitmen would actually finish producing the record, and then Diddy would go ahead and sign his name as executive producer. So in my mind, because you weren't in the studio, which is what Suge Knight was talking about, right? All in the video, like you weren't actually making the fucking music. I don't feel he needs to be on anybody's verses. He
So
ain't do shit.
who would JD go up against?
I'm gonna
Now,
say mate.
this I'm not arguing that it would be a really 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 good versus, because it would be, and it would be particularly good because the two of them would have to pick 20 fucking songs, so
Right.
that in itself would be really really good. But I just feel like Diddy's range, let's say for the sake of the argument, he did that, let's say for the sake of this conversation, he did make he did make his beats or whatever. Diddy just has, I fear, oh, Timbaland.
I was thinking Timbo, but Timbo has been making music longer than all of them.
It's
Like
just
Timbaland
such
still
a,
makes beats today. You know, I
I
don't know if
agree.
JD is still
I agree.
producing.
JD do got a mean 20. They both do. They both would. I just feel like, I feel like Diddy has such a, Lance, you just named like 10 different artists aside from Biggie. Like, nigga, even if I never touched Biggie, let's say for instance, I did this versus and I didn't even touch Biggie, I still have such an range of people that I could fucking pull from to
Yeah,
get
I
this
mean,
shit
there's
done.
like Shine,
Yeah,
Loon, like
it's
all
a
the random people. Danity Kane, like there's so
plenty.
many
Yes, there's
people.
so many
The band, I
people.
watched the band album. They had some good songs on that bitch. It was still trash, but they had a couple of good songs. Like Diddy, this is the thing about Diddy. Diddy works with a lot of people for one or two albums and then they leave. JD works with a few people for a lot of albums, probably because he pays his artists. You know what I mean? So he's probably not going to touch as many people as Diddy because motherfuckers would be like, "Fuck that boy." You know, the
I
Locks was like, "Who's rough riding now?" Took out the shiny suits and everything. You know what I mean? People don't fuck with Bad Boy after a couple of fucking albums. So
I agree. I'm with you, Tammy. Mariah did sell a lot of that shit, but I personally think, yes, Diddy. I mean, yes, JD will have huge records because again, he will have Mariah and he will have Usher. So they will be huge records,
and
but they
TLC
won't, right. But they won't be hits.
and the
Like
Brat.
they won't set the shit off like Diddy shit would. They just won't. They just won't.
But you know, that's also like the difference in that time frame. Diddy was all about showboating. You know what I mean? Like So Def, they weren't showboaters. They were, either they were having fun or they were, you know, traces of my lipstick. Like they were just always like kind of smooth and mellow out. Diddy was coming to party. Like I said, shiny suits. we're dancing, we're Harlem shaking. First of all, that song like with G Dep necessarily didn't even need Harlem shaking in the video, but Diddy was like, "Nah, nigga, we Harlem shaking in this bitch." You know what I mean? So Diddy made party music, and I feel like a lot of times in verses, people who have more party hits typically do better, a little bit better.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree. Which was my argument um in reference to Ja Rule and Fat Joe. Like, I know that y'all like to say like, oh no, you don't understand. Fat Joe been rapping since rapping been rapping. Got it, nigga. Don't nobody know that shit though. So it don't matter. Like, it don't matter in a verses. It don't matter. I mean, it probably matters somewhere else. When you got your lyrics in your book bag and you know what I'm saying, at your hip hop conventions, it matters. But in the
But
verses, you gotta
not
have
in the
hits.
pop culture.
Yeah, like you gotta have hits. It's just that'll be good. LL and Cube would be
I would
really
love to
good.
see that. I
That
damn. Can we make
I
that
feel
happen?
like
Because
that they should work on some of the older niggas and the older artists. That'll be a good one.
I would be more than happy to see that.
I agree. Jermaine Dupri got a lot of tracks, mostly. Oh, sorry, Jay-Z, Janet Timberlake. He do, but he do. I'm not arguing. He do, but he Diddy is Diddy though. Like, it'll be a really, really, really good show. And then to for them to then have to pick 20 would be even better, because then y'all, because there's no doubt that both of them have 20, but now you have to go into your catalog and be like, all right, shit, so you know what I'm saying, what the fuck am I gonna do? The fuck, what 20 am
You
I gonna do?
you know what I liked about the early verses versus these later ones was that the early verses, people didn't necessarily know what song they were going to play. Like it wasn't like they had their whole list set up. Like you would sit there and you'd be like, you know what, I'm about to play this song. And then I would be able to listen to that song and be like, you know what, for that song, I'm gonna play this one. But I think because now they have like this list that they follow, sometimes like the song they play next, I'm like, that's a horrible choice. Like,
No,
why the
but
fuck
they
would you play
talked
that?
about that in the last verses, because they said that Ja Rule was doing, you know what I'm saying, a lot of moving and switching and changing and adding. So maybe it just depends on the artist. Like, listen, he just played this, so now we ain't gonna do that. We gonna play this, or we gonna go here. Or, I mean, I
Which is
guess it
what
just
you should
depends.
do.
Yeah, you should.
That's what you should do. Like, I'm
You
not gonna
should.
go in there and like you play all about the Benjamins, but I have put, we're gonna play Honey. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're not playing Honey in this song. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's something I'm just like, why would they choose that? And I said, oh, because they have this set list.
Facts.
Tony Terry versus Montel Jordan is a
Y'all
definite
will
snoozer,
not.
Sean
Y'all
Davenport.
will not get on this internet and do this to Montel Jordan today. Y'all will not. Y'all know I love Montel Jordan.
What's wrong
God,
with Tony Terry? You
Sonny
don't want
Terry
to
only
hear When
got.
I'm With You?
That's it. I don't know. And if you don't know this, Sean, but Mickey and I often have a debate regarding Montel Jordan and his one song. And I always be like, this nigga has hits. Like, why do y'all do this to Montel Jordan? Why do y'all do this? Like,
That
getting
song
on
is so
tonight
trash.
wasn't that shit. Like, y'all gotta knock it off. With and without left eye, knock it off. Y'all get on my nerves. But Mickey always calls Montel Jordan a one hit wonder, and we fight at least
Not One
every.
Hit Wonder. I say that song is trash.
No, that's true. That's
Because I
true.
like Get It On Tonight. I actually think that's a dope song. Like whoever produced it, thank you. But that whole "This Is How We Do It" is like, for me, it's
Exactly,
always
Montel Jordan got some bops.
seems like a cornball anthem. I fucking hate that song. Every time it comes on, I be like,
Y'all
why, and
remember?
why?
Y'all remember when we was kids and we used to watch The Box? And that shit used to come on back
All
to
fucking
back. That
day.
shit, nigga, that shit would be like, this is at every fucking sin.
And I would be mad because I was waiting for shit like What was it? Three five
Oh my
seven.
god.
I was like, where's 357 getting loose? Like, I want to hear. I want to
That
hear
shit, nigga, that shit
dancing
would
and
be
shit. Like, they're like, no, we're gonna play Montel Jordan again
his
and again
ass.
and
That
again.
shit would come on back to back to back. The box used to be this shit. My parents used to be like, if you don't cut this shit off.
The shit was trash.
Oh my
And I hate that I
god.
know all the words because they played it all the fucking time. I was just like,
I'm talking.
back when I was a lowercase G. Boy, shut up. What do you talk? Stop. No
If
business
you
sticking
were
with
from
two ass out
where
here trying to dance, looking weird as fuck, towering over everybody on stage. Girl, I went to see him. This was my very first concert. I had won tickets to the Budweiser Superfest,
I was
and
about
I
to say,
took
I
my dad.
know
Now I won tickets, and this was
this
a
fool
dope
got
ass
all
concert.
the
It was
ideas.
TLC was there, Mary J. Blige, Gerald Levert, Frankie Beverly. It was
No,
a dope concert. And then it was like Montel Jordan. I was like, wait, who added this nigga to the lineup?
what do you mean? That's one of
He was
the
the only
biggest.
time I sat down. I was like, Daddy, move up. I'm about to sit down. I'm too damn for this. Can't get jiggy with the shit.
H Town and Silk would be perfect. H Town and Silk, or Silk and Drew Hill.
I want to see Silk and Drew Hill.
Cause besides Knocking Boots and what's my song? What's the H Town song I love? Nice and Slow.
I forgot all
Besides
about that song. I completely forgot all about
that's
that.
my shit. Besides Nice and Slow. Shut up, Sean.
You said
What
Little
the fuck
Luther
do
versus
H
Big
Town
Luther.
get?
I only know those two songs, but I was listening to Knocking the Boots the other day, and I don't know why it came on. I fell out. I forgot that shit starts off.
We gotta admit that shit from the 90s was whack as fuck, bro. We
Wait,
gotta
wait,
admit
wait. Y'all
it.
just moaning at the beginning of the song. I cracked the fuck out.
Silk and Troop, maybe. Troop is day and night. All I do is think of. Oh, it's Troop.
Yeah,
Is that the I Begin to Take the Long Way Home? Is that the same
that's
song?
the same song.
Oh, okay. That is there anything besides that?
I don't. They had another song. I don't remember.
Okay.
They're doing all these one hit wonders, but Silk is not a one hit wonder. Silk had several songs.
That no dick.
Everybody was getting pregnant. So like,
That
there's a
no
meeting in my
dick.
bedroom. Like, let me turn you on. Like, they were getting bitches pregnant. I don't. So y'all can't count them as one hit wonders. Yo Yo versus Gangsta Boo.
Lance, if fucking Swiss and Tim don't call you so they can get their
Get this
ideas
shit
for what
started.
they gonna do. Oh, Dino passed away. She says Silk and True.
Somebody told me that they have a cousin that replays Dino because I think they're going
Please
on
punch
tour.
out. Really?
I feel like I heard recently that H Town was going on tour, and I was like, "How? The cute ones did." And someone was like,
Yeah.
his cousin is singing for him or some shit.
Does Men at Large have anything besides what's the Men at Large song?
It's not The House is a Home, is it? No,
Somebody
somebody else.
died or some shit. God, what's the Men at Large song? That's my jam. Damn it. But I don't think they have any. Oh, you doing one hit wonders? My bad. Don't do Next. Next got a lot of shit. I don't remember.
That song was corny too. That Too Close shit.
That's the shit. Were you out of your mind?
I hated that song.
And Wifey?
Yeah, I didn't like Wifey either.
You're high, bro. What did
I thought that shit was.
What did Oaktown 357
get loose that? They were my bitch. I can't remember any of their songs, but I fucked with them. You know, they started out as like they used to be with MC Hammer, and they used to do all his dances and shit. I cannot remember any of their songs. It's killing me because I would literally be watching the box, waiting for like Oaktown 357 to come on, and it would be fucking Montel Jordan. Or the song you play all the time,
we
Loop.
do it. That
It
shit
should
would
play
come
Loop
out of
all the
nowhere.
time.
Nigga, it'd be a random song on and that shit would come right the fuck back on. That shit used to kill me.
Nope, I've
Oh my
never liked that
God.
song.
You never have. You out of your
Mm.
fucking mind.
No, I just think shit is whack.
Oh, Marion and Marquez. Is that his brother or his cousin or some shit?
You know
Marcus
Marcus
Houston.
Houston from
I know, ain't that his cousin or his brother or some shit?
Omarion? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're cousins.
He was in Marcus Houston was in what?
They're all in that that corny ass
Aisha.
dance movie.
God damn it.
No, they're immature. They're in immature, and
Yes,
then with
yes, yes,
Ionette.
yes, yes. Yes. There we go. Okay.
By the time they that movie that they did, you just got served. I was like, this shit is corny too. I don't know. I just always like me feeling it should be corny. You got served was so fucking corny.
Immature. Correct. Lance, good night.
Uh,
God.
Immature is my shit though.
Calm
You
down for
got me going crazy. Well, that's not them. They did I got the munchies for you, baby. Come on, let me munch you
Bro,
up.
I was so
Let me
glad
munch
when they
you up.
came out. I was old. I was so glad. I guess I wasn't that old, but I was old enough to be like, nah.
Immature is the same age as us. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I wasn't listening. Not like that. I
They
wasn't
were
listening
like
to that shit
8 or
like
they were like 10 when they came out. They were literally the same age as us.
that. No, I mean, Omarion and all of them, they was the Immature was,
B2K.
yeah, but yeah, B2K, all that shit. Yeah.
I felt back to call them B2 gays. I used to think they were just little. But
Goodbye,
then I
Sean.
found out about the all the sexual allegations. And I was just like, oh, now I feel really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Batman versus Inspector Gadget.
Bye.
Why?
But what else happened? Was there anything else?
Um,
Was that what I wanted to cover?
for the later talk? No, you didn't tell me what the later conversation was. I have no
I,
idea
I
what
didn't
it
have
was.
one. I didn't have a later conversation. I just came in here to talk
Oh. No, I
kicks.
just have my last thing for you wildin'.
Come
And
on, let me take a look.
I know I told you two different things, and I'm trying to debate like which one I want to cover for you wildin'.
Both
And
of
I
them.
think
It's
both of
9:30.
them?
Yeah, it's 9:30.
Okay, so let's do the first one because you know we like to
Let's
get the heavy shit out the way.
let's do the
So
mic.
I think we have a mailbag today, Mr. Davenport.
Dude.
So first for you, Wild and Sam, is going to go to Texas. I feel like Texas and Florida get this shit a fucking lot. So Texas, y'all wilding. There are pictures of Haitian refugees, which are on the border of Texas, and I guess they're trying to come into the country as many refugees and immigrants do, and they got niggas on horses with whips, like it's 1794, chasing people off the border. And I'm looking at these photos like, are y'all for real? Come on, man. Come on, Biden. You got to do better. Y'all wilding down there in Texas. So, yeah, Texas, y'all get yet another you wilding. On a lighter note, second up, we got, hopefully this might be my last one for R. Kelly. I'm hoping that we're coming.
My face.
You're frozen. I can't hear you, or I don't know what's happening. Well, I'm gonna keep talking while you work on your audio visual shit. So up next, yes, Kia, it is like watching those pictures is like watching a Quentin Tarantino movie. Like it's really like, are we for real in 2021? But I mean, it's a lot of shit happening in 2021 that I never thought that I would see. So here we are. Just add another one to the list. Tammy, true. They be fucking up in Texas and in Florida because it's hot as fuck in both of them places. You know, maybe that's why like people in Chicago we so down to earth because it be cold here and we can't get up to fuckery 365 days. All right, but back to Kel. So recently in the R. Kelly trial, I think they're coming to the end of the trial, and this is the time where you want to bring in your last few witnesses to really kind of deliver these heavy punches to your case. And there was a witness that they brought in for Kel's defense, who I guess didn't really offer a lot to help support, but he wanted to make sure before he left that he can get one quick thing in. So he asked the judge if he could possibly play his demo for the people. So
Can you see me?
yeah,
Can
we
you
can see
see
and hear
me?
you now. Yeah, we can
You
see
can
and
see
hear
me
you.
and hear me? Okay, go ahead. Because what?
Because he said, he was like, hey, I just want to know, Judge, is it all right if I, play my demo for y'all before I get us out of here? Not quite sure how that was supposed to help Kel's case. So the judge considered it and said, no, sir. The fuck out of my court. The fuck out of
Y'all
my
wanna
court.
fucking play y'all shit for R. Kelly? Y'all are wild. Y'all want to talk
That
about
is
a crazy?
nuts.
Y'all want to talk about a crazy ass fan base? Like, he has a really wild fan base. Like, I have never seen no shit like R. Kelly's fan base. Like, honest to God. These niggas getting him out of jail. These niggas posting up, like, not that people, don't post up at the courthouse and shit, but these bitches posting up at the courthouse. Y'all done bailed him out of this lady done spent her fucking kids' money that she got from her kid dying or surgery or some settlement. You done spent your kid's settlement money to bail him. Like, have you
out of
seen
jail.
it? Bro, have you seen anything like this in your life?
Someone said PMU, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He has like a cult fan base, honest to
He
God.
does. The shit is nuts.
Honest to God.
In fact, this man is like literally looking at multiple charges of molestation and of sexual abuse and misconduct and kidnapping. And yo ass is like, hey, yo, let me shot my demo right quick.
What the fuck? In the middle of his trial? Bro, y'all are wild.
Shit is nuts. Exactly. See, you wildin', man. You guys are wildin'. Tammy said he's the Pied Piper, which is so. You know what? So back in the day, I was like, why would he want to call himself the Pied Piper when the Pied Piper is known for luring children away from their fucking families with music?
What the fuck? What
The whole
the
sir. It's a terrible choice. Fucking terrible.
fuck? Girl.
Oh God. So that's all I got for today. For my topics. We are well enough into the show. If you want, I could answer. You want to know the answer to my question about sucking and swallowing and spitting?
Read the shirt, nasty.
It's about tequila. Get your mind out the gutter. It says, I lick the salt, swallow
I
the
lick the
tequila,
balls. I swallow the cum.
and I suck the
The
lime.
dick. Let her
Look,
know.
that's what you do. You get your own shirt. Get your shirt, and your shirt can say that. My
Baby,
shirt is
you know.
about tequila, and it's Tuesday. Bitch, drink some fucking tequila, ho.
I'm drinking a Moscow Mule. What's in here?
Is it ginger beer?
Ginger beer
Is it
and
vodka? I don't drink Moscow mules.
I don't
I
know
feel
why
like
this shit
Lou
is
would know.
fire.
Also, I got this shirt. I
Yeah, it's
had
vodka.
Nadia.
It's vodka.
Nadia made my shirt. I think her name is Naughty Daniels. She makes a lot of these shirts for me, so go check her out for independent black business. Although I think she might be putting her t-shirt shit on a hiatus for a little bit. But the question you asked me earlier was, do I spit or swallow? And it actually depends on how drunk I am. I feel like we talked about this because if I'm drunk, then if it tastes like sorrows and black and milds, like I can swallow it and not gag. But if I'm completely sober, that shit just be like, ugh, like it just comes out. But I do both. Doesn't matter.
Mm,
You know I'm not vanilla, but just because I
mm.
don't like nuts, like I'm not a fan of it, doesn't mean I don't play with it when I need to.
Tammy, I lick the balls. I swallow the cum. I suck the dick. That should be
Your shirt. I will get that shirt made for you for your birthday. 2 months.
Can you not?
Why not?
Can
You
you
think we'll
not?
like it? Why
Can
not?
you
Bitch,
not?
why not?
Can you not?
Turn
No.
up, bitch. If you want to lick the balls, lick the balls.
Okay, I have a question. I only have one question. It's 9:42. I only have one question from the mailbag. Do you want to hear it? Are you ready? Huh?
Yeah, go
Are you
ahead.
are you whispering to me? All right. Hi Vixens. I have a question for you. Recently, I fell out with a close friend of mine. Actually, we fell out about almost a year ago. We stopped being friends over some really, really dumb shit regarding her wedding. About a week ago, her husband DM'd me on what I thought was him checking on the temperature of our old friendship. But it turns out it was him actually trying to holler at me. Since me and the girl don't speak anymore, I'm wondering if I should even bother telling her, if I should even say anything, because a part of me feels like I'm actually going to fuck her husband. So,
Oh, pause. Can you read that last 2 lines again?
you heard what she said.
I just want to be sure because I don't understand why she's writing in.
She said she want to know, should she A, do the right thing? Since me and her don't speak anymore, I'm wondering if I should even say anything because a part of me feels like I want to be spiteful and actually fuck her husband. But then there's a part of me that says I should do the right thing and not and tell her that her husband is trash. What should I do?
The fact that you're even considering fucking her husband is already too late. Like, I just, girl, you want to fuck her husband? Girl, fuck her husband, but
She
don't.
do.
You sound like you want to fuck her husband. So that's why I'm just like, I don't even understand what the question is, girl. You
The
already made up your
question is,
mind.
should I do the right thing and tell this girl that her husband ain't shit? Or should I do what I want to do and fuck her husband?
That's my
I want to know, why do y'all be coming? Why do y'all be coming for my listeners? They be having real fucking problems. She ain't fucked him yet. Dang, she want to know.
First of all,
She,
I say this all the time. I don't know why motherfuckers ask us shit. I would never
y'all
ask
don't.
us
Y'all
anything.
not even mad at the whole ass husband for trying to fuck his wife's friend.
Well, we already know he's trash. Like, that's a given. He's trash.
We
But
already know he's trash.
there's no argument there, right? The argument is she trying to bust him down or if she's not? Because I
I
mean, like,
don't.
so here's
She
the
don't
thing.
even talk to the girl no more.
Because
And
the other, it's not
they
gonna end
fell
well either
out.
way.
Hmm?
It's not gonna end well either way. Because if she, I'm just gonna be for real. Because you know how women are. If she goes to this woman who she had a falling out with, right, and be like, "Your husband's in my inbox,"
Well,
homegirl's gonna
that's
go off on her.
Bruh, you know how wild that shit is that your husband, we fell out and your husband is in my inbox trying to fuck me, knowing that we fell out.
That's probably why he's in
That's
your
bruh.
inbox. He probably been wanting to fuck her, and now that they're not friends
Bruh.
anymore, because I've had somebody say that shit to me. He's actually on television. Like, he dealt with one of my homegirls, and there was this whole thing, right? And years later, me and her, we didn't even have a falling out. We just weren't talking, and I ran into him out in the street. And I remember he tried to holler, and I was like, "Yo, you remember all that shit that happened from before that you kicked off? Like, had people thinking I was trying to holler at you? You don't remember none of that?" And he's like, "Well, you don't talk to her anymore anyway." Trash bag motherfucker. You trash. You're trash.
Because I just want to know how good is vagina has to be. Vagina has to be. It has to be good beyond anything women could ever fucking fathom, because the things that men do to get more of it is just so crazy. It has to be beyond our wildest fucking dreams. Like we must think vagina is good, but it just must be way better than anything we could ever fucking imagine. Because just think of all the things that men do to
I know.
get more
Girl, send
of
me
it. Like
stories.
they will risk their lives, their careers, their family. They will risk any single
Everything for a vagina.
solitary thing.
For fucking vagina. I'd be like, okay,
Men
I mean.
men will risk everything for more vagina. It must be better than anything we ever thought.
So this is funny. I'm just waiting for like the guys to be like, well, this is why we do this shit for vagina. This shit is crickets. These niggas is quiet. This is the quietest these motherfuckers
They
have ever
know
been on
it's
the show.
true. They
Y'all don't
know
want to
it's
tell us what's
true.
so good about vagina that y'all be like, I gotta have it all.
Because women think that vagina is good, like, but I swear, we must have no idea how good that shit is. Because you niggas be like, job? I don't give a damn. I'll risk my job, but career, like niggas was in the NFL sneaking bitches in through COVID, like
Do the COVID shit. Like, hey, I
nigga,
know you're
y'all
the
are
bubble
risking
bitch.
$1 million contracts to sneak bitches in COVID. That shit is crazy. The things that men do. We gonna have to have a conversation, like a sidebar conversation, about the things that men do and the things that men risk for more vagina. Like I just want to know. Like I just want to know how good it is, really. We think it's
Leroy
good.
said he missed it. He thought he was cooking. We want to know, Leroy Jenkins, why do men risk all types of shit for vagina? Like, I mean, we all think we have like the best coochie on the planet, of course, but we all be willing to risk it all for a new puss.
Everything.
Like y'all be like,
Everything.
like, so what is it about puss that y'all be like, you know what? I gotta have it. I know I'm getting engaged. I know I'm married. I'm getting engaged. I have a wedding coming up.
I
I
mean,
used to fuck with your friends, but I need to get your vagina.
we'll risk families, we'll risk jobs, we'll risk careers, we'll risk money, we'll risk everything. So, I mean, what is it about vagina that's just so good that you're just willing to risk it all? Like, what is it? What is it
Oh my God,
about it?
we need a panel. I want to have like a few guys on the show because I need to know like I don't want to know everything. Like, what does it feel like? Is it warm? Is it like a hot pocket? Like, is it warm and moist? Like, what are the sensations that the president was getting his dick sucked at meetings under the desk? True, you're the fucking president. Come on, man. Like, women risk
Leroy,
a
you
lot
know that
too.
women don't risk it all to the level that
That
men
men
do.
will
Men risk it all.
all the
When
time.
when I heard that men were sneaking women in during COVID and risking their $1 million contract, like that's when I was like, you know what? You niggas just y'all don't. It's not a vagina on this earth that I'm risking my $1 million NFL contract for. It's just not. It's not that deep. Like I'll get some vagina when I get home. Like it's not that deep. So
Your
men
home
just
might be
will
a
risk.
couple of months though.
Yeah, but we talking millions of dollars in the NFL though.
I'm
Like
trying to think. I'm going to be very honest. Like, I'm in my 20s. I'm fine. I got a whole bunch of money. Bitches is throwing themselves at me. Or niggas. Like, I don't know if I would be sneaking them into my room, but I might have to figure out some kind of way.
that's fine. You can figure out some kind of way. You can't sneak them into your room during COVID though.
Oh, this
That you
is a
can't
good
do.
point that Kia brought up.
The astronaut wore a diaper for the day.
She drove cross country for some dick.
It's true.
She
It's
did.
true. The
And
city girls
you know
down
what?
100. The city girls
A
is down 100
thousand.
points for that.
It's like that she is committed. But you know what you think about also Snapped? Those are all stories about women killing motherfuckers over some dick. So I mean, but I don't know. I do really want to know what vagina feels like though. Like just out of curiosity.
I'm
Like
with you, Tammy. That was to kill somebody. That wasn't for no dick. Like I wasn't
let's
trying
kill
to.
somebody about some dick though.
No, them
The
bitches be like,
catalyst was
my
dick.
husband asked me to make mashed potatoes too many motherfucking times and his ass had to go. I'm getting the insurance money. Have a good day.
Not a lot of should be like he had 12 girlfriends and I was tired of that shit. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that
That's
nigga.
true though. Cause the motherfucker almost called me on the episode of Snap. You ain't fucking lying. Cause I almost ended up on a whole ass episode of Snap.
Me too.
Twice. So
Girl, and I would have been the bitch whose mug shot was a smile like, I did the shit.
see, not me. Cause I went to jail that one time and I was like, ooh, no, my brother. You're not gonna catch me in jail again. I'm sorry. And shit
Girl,
they was like, Crystal, are you gonna eat your food? Hey girl, are you gonna eat? I was like, nigga, I'm not eating this shit. Get me out of here. Jail ain't for me, so I
I
only had to
don't
go there
know
one
jails for
time.
like anybody really though.
No,
Like
no, no,
you
no, 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 no.
I don't feel
Some
like anyone's
people,
just like, you know what I want to do today?
no, no, no. Some
I
people could
think
sit in there
jail
and
is
be
the
like,
option for me.
some people could sit in there and be like, all right, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm going home Monday. It's fine. I was in that bitch like, y'all got to get me the fuck out of here. This is not, I have to go. Some people could sit tight, you know what I'm saying, for the weekend or a couple days or a week or whatever. It was no fucking way. It's no way. It was no way. But yeah, we're gonna have to have one day we'll have a meal on the show to figure out this whole vagina thing and
And I
risking
need
it
y'all to
all.
be explicit for me. I need y'all to get into details.
Facts. I'm here for
I
that.
need image. I need images. Like can you tell when it gets wetter? Like I need all of those details. I just be really curious. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, I just want to feel that sensation for myself because y'all do the most for vagina.
You know, have you ever noticed how tight-lipped men are too? Like they don't they never go into detail. Like they always just say some super vague shit like, oh girl, your pussy's good, or it's oh my god, your pussy's good as fuck, or some shit. Like it's
What's good
never
about it?
huh?
Like what's good about it?
Exactly. Like what makes it stand out from the other vaginas? Like
Yeah.
we're gonna have to have a man on the show to shed some light. Maybe it could be someone that has had sex with either one of us. You think that somebody who has had sex with either one of us will come on here? What?
I haven't had sex ever, so I don't have anybody to
Girl, now
volunteer for this show.
girl.
I don't even know who. I don't talk to most of them, so I wouldn't even be able to. It would have to be one of your guys because I don't talk to them.
One of my, you just gonna throw me on the butt. What if it to be one of your guys?
I don't talk to my guys.
That's fine.
And I feel like a couple of them are married now, so I don't know how their wives are going to feel like, oh, you talking to that bitch. So I don't know how comfortable they're going to. I mean, I'll ask who would be comfortable admitting, to having relations.
I mean, this could be years ago. It don't have to be now. It could be 100 years ago. It could be like, a long
then
time
I
ago.
really have to like dig deep.
True.
I literally have to like go see if they're even on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, guys are like
normally such a wild conversation. Like, hey, yo, I know I blocked you. I know we don't talk anymore, but I have a show. We talk about sex sometimes. I need you to tell the world what it's like fucking me. They're gonna be like, bitch, please, what?
Please come on my show and tell everybody what my pussy's like, please.
They're gonna be like, what? First off, no.
In fact. In fact.
No.
My dude, one of the dudes I talk to, he might though. He might not have a problem. But I mean, I'm gonna do a little bit of research and see who I could dig up. Was there anything else before we go? Is there anything else? They say it feels like a
Um,
warm waterfall massage, suction cup, or plunger, like it's in a grip. I have heard that, Tammy. I have. Like it's some sort of grabbing or pulling or gripping or some shit. I have heard that.
Interesting.
That's true. That is true.
I just hear warm a lot. Like this one guy was just like, it's just warm. I was like, I know it's warm because my body is 98.6 degrees, nigga. I know it's warm. I'm just like, it just be so warm. It just be warm. Like, I need more adjectives. Like,
Why is that
give
sounding
me more
so good?
adjectives other than warm.
Why is that sounding so good? It's just so warm. It's warm. It's so warm.
It's just warm.
Right,
Exactly.
Kim.
It better not be cold. If it's cold, something's wrong. Call
Exactly,
an ambulance. If it's cold, get the EMTs here, nigga. I am not alive. The fuck? Oh my god. See, this is why we need y'all to come on and be like,
Kim,
more
you never
adjectives, more
tell.
descriptors.
It better not be
Get a
cold.
thesaurus. We need other words. It's just warm. No, it's warm.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate y'all. Oh god. Okay. Was there anything else you had before we go? You are dumb as fuck. Y'all are
Nah,
crazy.
we just want to know a little bit more about our hot pockets. Hot
My
pockets.
pocket. Well, I don't have anything else to make sure you either. I'm sorry, not to. I don't have anything else either. But make sure you guys tune in to the rest of the Part of My Ugly lineup. Tomorrow is Lance and Tiff at 8. Hopefully Sam will be back Thursday. I don't know. Hopefully Dane will be back Saturday. I don't know. Make sure you hit us up. I don't know why y'all ain't go over to fucking Vixen Memoirs when y'all just went over here and liked all land shit on fucking YouTube. But anyway, I digress. Make
I'm
sure you
saying,
go over
like,
to
we have like 12 followers. Can
we
we
have 20, we have 22. Okay?
can
Make
we
sure you
get
go
to 30?
make sure you go over to our YouTube page, Vixen Memoirs Podcast. Like and subscribe, watch a video, kick it with us. And come back next week, every Tuesday night at 8. Thank you
And send
so
us
much.
your mailbox questions.
Exactly.
Your mailbags.
We want to do a mailbag episode next week?
Yeah, you know, I'll even submit a question. You can't tell them which one is mine though. And it's not
Okay.
gonna be about my hot pocket. That's my new name for it now. I'm gonna call it my hot pocket.
Damn. Yeah, we'll do a mailbag episode. So if you have any stories or questions or concerns or feedback, make sure you hit us up at askavixen@gmail.com. We'll read your story or your question aloud. We'll keep you anonymous, like I like to do. And y'all have a good night, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night, Kia. I see y'all say good night. Good night, Tammy. And we'll see y'all next week. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.